Hello YouTube. Hey guys, I'm really excited about this one today. We're going to talk about 5 knives that have kind of just been sitting in my collection. 5 great knives that have somewhat been forgotten about. I haven't had them out in a while, and you may know that feeling where you got some really good knives, but they've sat put away for a while, and then you kind of rediscover them, pick them up, and you're like, wow, man, I remember why I really love this knife. Well, that's kind of what we have here today. I told my daughter I'd show Bandit off. I don't know, she just asked me to, so here's Bandit. Check this out, guys. Look at this. Any of you remember these? I just found this. How old is that? I don't even know. I can't charge it. I wish I could. I can't find a charger for it. It's hard telling what's on this thing. Man, I wish I could even remember the year of that. Had to be the, 90s, right? Was it that old? 90s? Early 2000s? That was a really a hot one then, man. Like, that was a fancy flip phone. Screen out here and, big pimping, huh? All right, anyway, let's get to the knives. Okay, and the first one is the real steel Megalodon. This has got a 3.8-inch blade, M390. It's a Carson design? These started out, they had roller, like a big thing with these, they had roller bearings in the pivot. I think this one's just got the ceramic bearings in it, but it cost about $200 when they were out. I don't think you can find them anymore. And that action, guys, it's real hydraulic, which for me, that's where I want it. I don't like a real drop shut, I mean, it's okay, but I like that controlled drop, like a hydraulic feel. M390 blade, satin blade. It's kind of a light satin. Yeah, I don't have real aggressive grind lines in it. Here's another neat feature of this, the lock bar there. Everything works so great on this knife. It's fantastic. It's flipper only, which isn't real popular anymore. I still love it. But everybody wants like 16 deployments on their knife, and that's okay. I like it too. Sometimes they get in their own way. But yeah, flat ground blade, very thin behind the edge. This knife was a little bit before its time, and it still holds up today. A great, great knife. It's just under, about 8.5 inches overall. It's the real steel Megalodon, named after a prehistoric shark. But yeah, just fantastic. Fantastic knife, still today. I know Indiana Knives had an exclusive version. I think it was micarta on one side, something like that. They didn't sell very well on there, if I remember right. I think they're out of stock now. But yeah, if you find one of these for a good price, I actually traded a guy, I think it was I think it was a native chief, maybe a Rex 45 native chief I traded for this. Something like that. It was a long time ago, but great knife. Okay, next up, Monterey Bay Knives XLS. Got a Sanmai blade, ZDP 189 is on the cutting edge, and 420J is the cladding here. Just a Wharncliffe blade, sheep footy-ish Wharncliffe, kind of a harpoon here, titanium scales. This is from Monterey Bay Knives. I highly suggest you guys check them out if you're not aware of them. They make some really good stuff. Some of it here in the U.S., some of it in China. The Megalodon, the knife before, was made in China as well. This is made in China. 3.75-inch blade. Just over 8 inches overall. And titanium, 4.1 ounces, but it's a liner lock, inset liner lock. Fantastic. Feels good in hand. The action, just another fantastic knife. Beautiful. But yeah, I've had several Monterey Bay knives, and they're all done very well. This is a Ray Laconico design. You can see that right there. I personally don't. I mean, a lot of people love all Ray's stuff, and I know, you know, he's real popular. This is probably my favorite design of his. He had a Wii knife. I forget the name of it that I liked a lot too. I don't have it, but I remember liking that design. But you know, simple design language, very clean. But yeah, this is the XLS, or stands for extra large slayback, is what it stands for. ZDP 189 is good stuff too. All right. What's next? Let's see. The Knives Yucka, I believe it is. It's got a stone-washed S35VN blade. Bit of a harpoon. Not a bit of. That's a real deal harpoon right there. Thumb hole. This is the Yucca or the 810 if you need the number on it or want the number on it. I don't think you can get these anymore either, but it's got a titanium frame, titanium clip, carbon fiber overlays. Yeah, this is a liner lock as well. What's that say right there? Oh yeah, that blade steel stamped right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. But otherwise, the blade's sterile. There's nothing on the blade. Very clean knife, very smooth action. Man. Yeah, you can get that thumb hole too. It's a little harder with the reverse flick, but you can get it. Opens well with the thumb. Beautiful, fantastic knife. Yep, Knives Yucca, or the 810. Then we have, now this one was very popular, a Matthew Christensen design, or Christensen Blade Works, Kaiser Critical. Big old Warncliffe blade, S35VN. It's about 3.5 inches long. It looks bigger than that. It's a big knife. It's not really, like it's 8.5 inches overall, a little more than 8.5 frame lock, but it feels a lot bigger than that. Beautiful blue on the titanium pocket clip, pivot collar, back spacer. It's all titanium. Yeah, S35V and stonewash blade. It weighs 8.6 ounces. Or no, I had it wrong. It weighs 6.2 ounces is the weight on it. Yeah, it's not that heavy. Because these speed holes, of course, they make it lighter and faster. That's a joke. But this is a very nice knife too. Very good. This is one of Kaiser's best knives for a while. Kaiser's really been stepping it up lately. This also is made in China. Very good knife though. I've had this one a long time. I don't know. I don't think you can find these either anymore, but if you ever get a chance, I highly recommend. Okay, we got one more, guys. Let's get to it. This is the Tucson TS100. This is an integral. They're just kind of showing off what they can do here. It's kind of a rib cage looking design. And then on the back, it says Tucson. All titanium, well, except for the lock bar. But yeah, all titanium construction. Night morning design. That's his logo right there. So it is a night morning design. M390 satin blade. Action is phenomenal. All these knives, the action is just phenomenal on them, guys. Very good. Let's see. Yeah, drop point blade. It's got a single thumb stud. It's not as easy to deploy. I don't know if I can get it here or not. I'll try. Yeah. I can do it sometimes. Yeah, this ain't one of them times. Yeah, but it does have a thumb stud. You can see right there. Kind of looks like a CME off a OCD for EDC's channel. Things he makes, that's what it reminds me of. But you can get it sometimes. But yeah, centered blade. Very good knife. These are hard to find too. Unfortunately, just about all of these knives I showed you, with maybe the exception of the slayback, all of them are hard to find nowadays. But that's just kind of what my channel is going to show, guys. I love the new stuff, and I buy new knives all the time. But I'm also always hunting for the, a little bit more rare, hard to get knives. I'm a collector and user, so that's just kind of the way it goes for me. But all of these are just beautiful, beautiful knives. The action's great on them. I'll lay them all out here for one last look. Tell me in the comments which one do you guys like the best, the looks of the best. For me, if I was to number them, of which ones I like best, it would probably look something like this. Let's see, I think I'd put this number 1, this number 2, probably this 3, and this 4 and 5. That's probably the order that I would put them in. And this being my most favorite, second, third, and so on. Tell me in the comments, well, how do you guys like any of them? Maybe none, maybe all, maybe one. Let me know in the comments, guys. All right, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.